Charlie Kirk was murdered. He was murdered for speaking the truth. He was murdered for fighting for freedom of speech for everyone, because he invited everyone to debate. He also invited his greatest opponents. And most of the time in those debates, he simply won. He was murdered because he wasn't afraid, for going out to the people, for saying outright that he's a Christian, for saying outright that what the left is doing to our society is a crime against the Western world. And for that, he was murdered at a public meeting in front of thousands of people. Millions of people watched him, not just in the United States, but in Europe as well, young and old. This man was a teacher to so many young people who, thanks to him, became conservatives. And today you would expect that these left-wing groups, the ones who talk about tolerance, who have rainbows on their profiles, who talk about hate speech from the right wing, that they would condemn this crime. But here you have an example of a girl who travels all over Poland talking about the hatred of the far right. And look at how she comments on the murder of this young man, a father of 2 children. First, Charlie. And now let's take a look at this girl's comment.
Oh no, Charlie Kirk is actually dead. Oh no, this is really bad. Oh no.
It's simply unbelievable. And you might think this is just a single comment, a single person mocking the murder of a man for political and ideological reasons. No, ladies and gentlemen, there are thousands of comments like this online. Today, as the Law and Justice Party, we will propose a moment of silence to honor this fighter for truth and freedom of speech, right here in our Polish parliament. Unfortunately, in the United States, the Democrats did not respect the prayer, the moment of silence. They disrupted it. In the European Parliament, the left didn't even stand up. We'll see what happens in Poland. I hope that here, at least, they will know how to behave themselves. Because we must condemn this type of behavior. As for Donald Tusk, well, I see him in prison someday. I hope for many years, in fact. But I would never in my life agree to any physical violence against that man, or against other politicians whom I really, to put it mildly, don't